Howdy! Let's round up some of the new features and enhancements that have been added to Jamf Now in the last 6 months. Jamf Now app installers enable admins to distribute third-party macOS apps to managed computers, removing the need to package the software. These apps could previously only be installed automatically, but now they can be made available in Jamf Self-Service for users to download on their own. To make an app available to download in Self-Service, navigate to Blueprints and select the blueprint you want to update. In the Apps section, find an App Installer's app available for your device. Select the checkbox next to Display in Self-Service to make this app available for a user to download on their own. If you'd like to automatically install the app and make it available in Self-Service for download, both Install Automatically and Display in Self-Service checkboxes may be selected. Once all selections have been completed, click Save Changes to finalize the update. For more information about using Jamf Now app installers or installing apps, be sure to check out the links in the resources. Twice daily, Jamf Now gathers updated app information from Apple's App Store. When a device syncs with Jamf Now compares the version of the apps on the device with what was collected from the App Store. If an out-of-date app is detected, including those installed via app installers, Jamf Now will ask the device to install the latest version. For an app to automatically update with this process, the Automatic App Updates checkbox must be selected in Jamf Now, so let's ensure it's enabled. Click More Settings on the left, and then click the Apps tab. In the Automatic App Updates section, Automatic App Updates for App Installers apps and App Store apps are enabled by default. If you don't want automatic updates to happen, deselect the checkbox to disable this feature. For admins who want to prevent users from downloading alternative marketplace apps on their iPhones, Jamf Now allows admins to restrict these downloads. To enable this restriction, navigate to Blueprints and select the blueprint you want to update. Click Restrictions on the left and then click the Apps category. Let's scroll until we find Disable Marketplace App Installation. Select the checkbox to enable this restriction, but keep in mind that this requires the device to be on iOS 17.4 or later and be supervised for it to work. Once selected, click Save Changes to finalize the update. For more information about restrictions, check out the link in the resources. Admins can now enable web protection in Jamf Now to block unsafe content and malicious attacks on selected mobile devices. Web protection filters categories of content such as weapons, online gambling, and other adult content. To enable this restriction, navigate to Blueprints and select the blueprint you want to update. Click Security on the left. Let's scroll until we find Enable Web Protection. Select the checkbox to enable this restriction, but keep in mind that a device must be supervised for it to work. Once selected, click Save Changes to finalize the update. For more information about web protection restrictions, check out the link in the resources. That's it for our roundup of some of the new features introduced in Jamf Now over the last 6 months. Be sure to visit the Jamf Now release notes in the Jamf Learning Hub at learn.jamf.com to review all of the exciting updates to Jamf Now as they're released. See y'all down the trail.